Okay, normally you know how we talk about, writing gigs and just surveys of how you can make money in different ways you can make money on a side hustle. What if I share with you eight weirdest ways? I mean, I'm talking about the strangest thing you can think of on how to make money online. And when I'm going to show you that right now. What's going on, you guys? It's Felicia here from Valuable Referral, aka Valuable Mindset, and all I do on this channel is simply refer value to the entrepreneur to help them win. Today we're going to be talking about 8 of the weirdest jobs. I mean, the weirdest things you can get paid for, which I didn't even know existed until a few weeks ago, and I'm sharing this with you right now. So number 8, I'm going to start backwards here, but number 8 is what you call rent-a-friend. Now, I know a lot of people are in the social media days and we don't really want to have face-to-face interaction, but there's a good amount of people who actually will pay for your time. I mean, it can be something from going to the mall with them, the movies, concert, skating, whatever it is that they plan on doing. You can actually rent your time and be a sociable butterfly in a sense, because it's like people are actually looking for that human to human interaction. Not everything is on camera or on laptop. Some people are really looking for that real authentic sociable butterfly. So I've seen as much as somebody getting paid between $70 to $75, I believe, an hour just to rent time. I mean, it can be just simply come and see the house and watching a movie. Now, I know a lot of things is going on in your head right now. I personally never did that, but it's a great way of people who are actually looking to help other people, who wants to vent and who want to not be in a box. Some people actually are trying not to go to that depressed zone, and they're trying not to, be that weird individual. They're actually trying to be sociable, and if they can actually gain someone's friendship, even if they have to pay them, they're willing to do that. So that's number 8. Rent a friend. Number 7 is a company called Miss Travel. Now, what Miss Travel is somebody who actually is offering not so much cash, but let's say a free trip through their, air mileage, or, they're looking for another human sociable interaction thing where they might even pay you to come on a trip with them or pay half. It all depends what that person is looking for. Some people pay for the full thing. And it's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to travel. I mean, who doesn't want to travel to like Bali, Fiji, Hawaii? I mean, I've been there a few times, going back because that's like my second home right there. And you actually get paid, or get perks, I should say, just for being there. For a person that's just looking to have another person come on an adventure, whatever that might be. Maybe it could be a vlogger who's making 6 figures and who just wants maybe a small entourage, or maybe just a person that is actually into the same thing that they're into. So, Miss Travel is number 7. Number 6, and I know some of you guys will love this because I actually like it too. It's called Checker Patrol. I believe I got the name right. And it's what it really is simply you go and you watch movies. You give your experience of how the movie theater was, how clean it was, how was the customer service. You get paid to watch movies, and I'm a big movie person in a sense. When I do have time to watch movies, I actually like seeing horror movie. It really doesn't matter. I just like good storytelling. If it's a bad story, I really hate that. But it's the fact that you can get paid for it, and the movie is paid for you. So you go see movies for free if you have the time, and you actually get to tell your experience. You're like a critic, but it's so cool because like they pay you just to sit there. You know what I mean? Like it's like a mall shopper. You know what I mean? Like they give you that card to just shop and just see how the interaction of the people who work there are how they interacting with the customers, and how they coming up to you and asking if you need anything. But in the movie setting, you just want to see how the movie is, and you want to see how the whole experience of going to that said movie theater is. So, number 6, Checker Patrol. Pretty cool. Number 5 is a company called The Source. And what The Source is basically something like Checker Patrol, but not just on movies, but it can be on pizza. Who doesn't love a slice of pizza? You can actually do pizza, you can do movies, you can do a mechanic shop. You're just basically traveling in different services and seeing how that service helps individuals, how their customer service is. You're like a mall shopper, but just in a broader sense, where you can actually go different places. And how cool would it be? For those of you who are not counting calories, and for those of you who actually are not on a diet per se, the source is where you want to be, because you get paid just to give your tips on how good it was. Like who wouldn't like that? So number 5, the source. Number 4 is called Air Garage. Now what Air Garage is simply you simply rent out your garage for those who are living in households. Now what's cool about this, it's kind of like Airbnb just for garages. Now whatever that might mean to you, somebody can store, if you're a mechanic, or a person is a mechanic I should say, and they want to store their equipment, that's a space. If you just simply have a car and you're a car owner and you want to store your space there for work or some activity you want to do, and also depending on the area, because a lot of things are based on just the location, just plain and simple. Airbnb, you see it, there's different rates for it, because it depends on the centralized location of where that individual wants to stay and how popular the area is in general. So the same thing goes for Air Garage, and that's simply just you make between $50 to $200 a month, if not more. I don't want to really say that in stone, but if not more, depending on where you are, how attractive the area is, and how many people want to stay there, or how close it is to let's say public transportation. Some people drive their cars to a particular train station, get out and take the train. Now it could be even better if they can drive their car into your garage, hold it there. You don't have to worry about parking regulations, tickets, or whatever the case is, and you can get paid simply by having a garage. So number 4 is Air Garage. Number 3. How many people, before I even talk about number 3, how many of you guys, and I know I'm talking to the camera here, but I'm pretty sure you can answer this question. How many of you guys simply get junk mail? I mean, I know I get a lot of spam junky mail that I just want to but what if I told you can actually get paid for your junk mail? Now there's a company called Small Business Knowledge Center, SKBC in abbreviation for it, and what they do is they do market research, they do analyzations, they do just a different. It's weird what they do is in the sense of marketing, or just analyzing your particular junk mail and seeing how customers click on the title, what title do they click on, and you can get paid simply by submitting your junk mail. And when I say submitting, they do take certain types of junk mail, so you can't just be sending them anything and everything and think you're going to get paid for it. No, they're very selective on what junk mail that they particularly think is interesting, and if you give them your junk mail, you can get paid between $3 to $5 per email. That's incredible. I actually think that's a great thing, because I get more spammy junk mail than I do actual regular mail. And if I can actually, if you could be that person that get paid $3 to $5 per hour, and you have that time to actually do so, then guess what? You make bank. Because if you think about it, if you're just trying to pay off a bill or something like that, and you get a lot of spammy junk mail, send as much as you can and let them handpick whatever. Because for them, handpicking for you might be 5, 10 emails per day, depending on the time span and the time that you have to actually send that mail. So number 3 is Small Business Knowledge Center. Send that junk mail. Number 2, it's a company called Blue Mountain Arts, and what that does is it's a company that pays you for your quotes. Like if you are actually a quote person, I'm a quote person, and you love sending out quotes on greeting cards, not necessarily shirts, but like greeting cards, holiday cards, or birthday cards, they will pay you for the rights of your individual quote. Like if you're just creative and you just kind of mesh together, or just think about new quotes and new things that you can send somebody in a card that you normally use for a greeting, holiday, or birthday card, they will pay you for that right. And that actually you can make some serious bank with that. I believe up to like about $200 a month, if not more. I don't like to put gray stamps on something, because guess what? Sometimes people surpass that normal income expectation, and all of a sudden you can make $500 a month, $1,000 a month. So Blue Mountain Arts is number 2. And my number 1 weirdest way of how you can get paid is a company called US Monitor. Now what that is kind of like Small Business Knowledge Center where you're getting rid of your junk mail, but what US Monitor does, it sends you junk mail. Now here is the hustle. What you would like to do is sign up for US Monitor, let them send you junk mail, and you actually submit it to Small Business Knowledge Center. Because guess what? If you're just sending them your junk mail that you normally get on a regular basis, and they're not picking out much that they like, you can actually possibly double your income if you actually submit all of your junk mail and put it into an email, I should say, and submit that to Small Business Knowledge Center to actually increase the volume. So they can, instead of them picking 1 or 2 per day, now they can pick 5, 10, because you're getting junk mail at the same time. Now definitely you want to, I don't know if you're a homeowner, I don't know what it is that you are in the dwelling zone. Some people live in apartments. I don't know how much mail US Monitor normally sends, but if you think about it, you can make it into a real fun and interesting, way of how you make money. So some people are like, how did you get an extra $200, $400 a month? You're like, oh, somebody pays me to take junk mail, and I just simply send my junk mail to somebody that pays me to get rid of it. It's a weird way. So those are my 8 weirdest, strangest side gigs that you can get paid today. All you have to do is sign up. Now the links will be in the description below. And guys, if you actually want to learn how to be a online marketer, I mean somebody that's for real, somebody who's not playing with this and saying, listen, I really want to take this to the next level. I really want to make thousands of dollars per month, and I really want somebody to teach me, like a one-on-one mentor. I don't really have time too much to go through the courses because I really want that one-on-one personal interaction. Click the link below. Online sales mentor, that's what I do, and that's basically the people who I help. And I definitely love to help people who are just viewers, simply because this channel is about you. It's about you winning however it is that you want to win. And I do these videos simply for one reason, and for one reason only, because you're worth it. I'll see you in the next video.